Hey everybody, it's Lee with Arbor Now. So we've been talking about like filling gaps and problems in trees. You can see this hole right here is facing up, so all the water is going to pour in this every time it rains, and it's going to cause it to break down more and more as time progresses. So the first step is to make sure you've got a way for that water to come out. So you can see these 3 holes that I've drilled right here. I've drilled them up into the cavity to allow water to drain out. And then I've stuffed down into the majority of the hole, and I've filled it with these plastic bags from a grocery store. And I've got them in there pretty good. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some spray foam, fill it up over the top, and then at the end, I'm gonna cut it if I have to, and then I'm going to paint it a little bit to try and make it match as much as possible. So let me get started on that. All right, so now we've got our spray foam in place. We've got a nice little texture, and we've made it to where the water can roll off and out of this area to keep the tree a little bit nicer. And we'll see if we can get it to match a little bit as far as colors are concerned. Now it's best to let it dry a little bit because the solvent in your paint is going to melt away at the foam. So give it a little bit of time to dry before you add too much paint. A little bit won't hurt anything right at first, but this foam doesn't expand as much and it doesn't dry as fast, so it's one that you have to wait a little bit on. If it expands too much, it'll pour out of your hole and it won't look very good, and that's what we're going against.